of meat that we use have gone up 30 to 40% since lockdown commenced. Look, we'll try and absorb it.
More than a cut above. At the butcher, spring lamb is in short supply.
Yes, we can lambs and we've got to source it from there every weekend.
The problem starts with stock in the paddock. Beef production is down 18% from last year at its lowest level since 1972.
It's becoming a bit of an issue with price rises. Just struggle. People just don't come and buy as much as they should.
COVID restrictions on abattoirs crippling, border closures and caps on foreign workers, putting meat processing in the freezer.
We've got 25,000 men and women sitting on the tarmac in two Pacific nations, been there since September, and we still can't get the premiers and chief health officers to give the health orders to let them come in.
My advice to consumers out there is to continue to be talking to your local independent retail butcher and making sure that you've got a very clear understanding with your orders for Christmas.
Otherwise, it could be a lean season. Serena Andaloro, 7 News.
Aussie marathon swimmer Chloe McArdle is just hours away from writing herself into the record books as she swims the English Channel. Hugh Whitfield is right alongside her. Hugh, it's never easy, but this swim is one of the hardest.
Mark, the conditions might look pretty good now, but these are some of the toughest conditions Chloe has faced. A very hard tide, water temperature of about 14 degrees. It's towards the end of the swimming season here as we head into winter, but that hasn't stopped the 36-year-old who's just stopped for a fresh water break right now. She began just after midnight, leaving from Dover in England, swimming in darkness for 7 hours before a spectacular sunrise. She's been in the water now for about 9.5 hours. When she touches French land in a few hours, Chloe will become just the second person ever to complete 43 English Channel crossings.
I didn't ideally want to swim today. It's getting into October, it's very cold, the air temperature, water temperature dropped, the tide's running at 11 kilometres an hour, and it's going to be super tough today, but I'm going to do it. I'm so proud to represent Australia, and I can't wait to get to France.
The record of 44 swims currently held by Englishwoman Alison Streeter for 18 years. Chloe is hoping to go again this weekend to break the record. That'll be 44 swims since her channel debut in 2009. Usually it's about 32 kilometres to swim the English Channel, the busiest shipping lane in the world. Usually takes anywhere between 10 and 12 hours. Probably a little bit longer for Chloe this time, but she's looking pretty good, Mark.
What an effort. We wish her very well. Hugh, thank you.
Go, Chloe, go.
A revolutionary new microscope slide could help save more breast cancer patients by detecting the disease earlier. Preliminary trials show improved accuracy during diagnosis.
A life-saving breakthrough in the fight against breast cancer.
Looking under the microscope and automatically seeing cancer cells light up as a different colour was quite amazing, actually.
Scientists have modified the surface of microscope slides, reducing the time it takes to detect deadly cells.
What we've done is actually develop a nano-fabricated coating for just the humble glass microscope slide, which turns it into a sensor.
So impressive, they say it's like watching colour television after only seeing black and white. Early detection helped Leslie Gillam overcome her breast cancer diagnosis.
When they investigated further, they found multiple tumours. So the fact that they detected the first one early meant that they then obviously found the others.
The slides are made in Australia and will complement the technology already used to diagnose breast and other cancers, rolled out in the next 3 to 5 years.
What we need to do now is expand, look at more breast cancer cohorts, do prospective trials to show that this is actually really helping with get that confidence for diagnosis.
6:36, mummy.
There you go, you're even better. Every lab in the world.
Ashley Kanowski, 7 News.
It's the potentially deadly problem described as a losing battle. Just ahead, the new ways allergies will be handled in the classroom. Australians turning their homes into virtual power plants, how to unlock the cost-cutting technology. Delivery time slashed, how to shop from more than 100 stores in one transaction.
One of Leeds' great Larrikins on the cusp of a fairy tale finish to his career. And from hot and windy today to cool and cloudy tomorrow, it will be quite a change. Details next. Fridays are coming alive.
have here.
To freshen up your home.
So there you have it. Really simple.
And freshen your taste buds. So freshen up your Friday with new Fair Homes. Friday at 7 on 7.
Big, strong Nutella lovers. Mid-mornings needn't be a challenge, because if you love Nutella in a jar, here it is, in a bar. Delicious Nutella and puffed wheat Krispies in a crunchy shell. Nutella, be ready.
Black sheep.
Tonight, I'll be eating 5 scrummy Thai curries with my friends. Thank you. What is this I'm feeling?
Yeah, I'm redecorating. It's called Taste. Look it up.
At Care Super, we understand it takes hard work to outperform. For us, it's about adapting to deliver superior performance. That's how we've consistently outperformed other super funds over the long term.
It's Catch's 15th birthday bash. Join the party for crazy discounts on LG, KitchenAid, Nintendo and more. Plus, up to your chance to win a share of 30k worth of giveaways all week long. For big birthday bargains, different houses, check out Catch.
My property portfolio is protected by Terry Shear. I wouldn't trust anyone else.
As a first-time investor, Terry Shear provides the security I need.
You've got to be with Terry Shear. It's a no-brainer.
Call Terry Shear or go online. Green, new things seen on screen. All in one space, delivered to your place. Introducing Everyday Market from Woolworths. Find hundreds of new and unexpected brands when you shop online. Shopping your way. That's today's fresh food people.
Pretty dirty, eh? Short cycle.
Wow, shoot.
New Somat Excellence Duo Power Gel. It's 2 liquids to supplement for an excellent clean and shine. New Somat Excellence Duo Power Gel.
Landcom has been part of the fabric of New South Wales for 45 years, and right now you can take advantage of the New South Wales Government First Home Buyer Assistance Scheme on land now selling. Landcom, part of the fabric of New South Wales.
Italian.
The TGA Adverse Event Report of the 27th of August 2021 reported after COVID-19 vaccines 487 deaths and 52,546 adverse events. We need a government inquiry now. Join the United States. You can never trust
like my age were Italian, were ones who grew up in there and hung out of
Authorised by Craig Kelly for the United Australia Party, Brisbane.
Welcome back. Time now for a check on the markets with Gemma Acton.
In that sort of area.
Thanks, Mark. Well, in what's been a soggy week for local shares, it's nice to report that the ASX 200 today added 50 points to close at 7,257. After a tough few weeks for technology shares, which often do worse when fears over a pickup in inflation are on the rise, they're gaining some lost ground today. The Aussie dollar is practically flat for the session, buying around 72.8 US cents, while iron ore is also largely unchanged. And after a 20% lift in home prices over the past year, the value of Australia's housing market is now more than $9 trillion. That's a staggering $1 trillion more than in April. Mark.
Gemma, thank you. Sydney drivers are being urged to fill up now before a looming petrol price hike. The RMA is warning we could soon see record prices at the Bowser. Oil prices have jumped to a 4-year high, and as we start to emerge from lockdown, extra demand for fuel is expected. Average prices could top $1.70 a litre for unleaded. Westfield shopping centres have launched a new click and collect and delivery service, bringing products from more than 100 retailers together. Westfield Direct will allow customers to pick up their purchases from one centralised location within 37 centres across Australia. Everything from fashion, beauty and home accessories is available. With dangerous food allergies on the rise, experts are calling for a new strategy to keep kids safe at school.
I like it, Zach.
Instead of banning foods like peanuts from the playground, national guidelines call for staff to be better trained to step in if something goes wrong.
11-year-old Oscar Ayub is allergic to milk. At 9 months old, he suffered anaphylaxis after eating baby food with milk traces. His terrified parents called an ambulance.
He couldn't breathe properly. His voice was